say I didn't fucking warn ya. Y'all, do you know what's coming up over this hill? Do you know what's down there? It's Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva, Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, y'all. You better hold on to your pepper spray because this week on Destination Fabulous, we visit Sin City. There's a new sheriff in town and it's called the CIRCA Resort and Casino. I just want to run on over there and see what the hype is about. Then I'll dance for exactly 8 seconds to Shakira so I don't get demonetized. And then we're going to see the archway to Las Vegas. It's a new sign right in front of the Stratosphere. You know, on the shitty side of the strip. Unfortunately, on this episode, I'm 100% sober, but only 20% awake, so I have a feeling it's still gonna get weird. Here we are approaching the new CIRCA Resort and Casino, and it's the first new casino to be built in Old Town Fremont Street in almost 40 years, or at least 40 years. We're gonna go inside and take a look around, so come with me. I love these old school lights. And the funniest thing ever about this new casino is they have a garage. And do you know what it's called? It's called the Garage Mahal. Isn't that hilarious? The Garage Mahal. I don't actually know how to get into the motherfucking thing. But why does this parking garage gotta feel like a nightclub though? You know what I'm saying? It's very fancy. Very fancy. But with a name like the Garage Mahal, would you expect anything else? Extra points for that chandelier by the escalators. Let's go inside. Now, the really cool thing about the CIRCA Resort and Casino is it is a 21 and over resort. So you have to be 21 to even get in the casino. So make sure you have your ID ready. No kids allowed, people. This place may only be a few days old, but it's just dripping with that old school Vegas charm that I love. I couldn't record a whole lot of the casino because I kept getting yelled at, but I wanted to show you the sports book here. It is the largest sports betting area in the world. 3 stories tall. It seats 1,000 people. Isn't that nuts? I personally don't know a thing about sports betting, but they had me at 78 million pixel screen. Can I fit this in my living room? Who here remembers Vegas Vicky? She used to sit pretty much on the same spot on Fremont Street in front of the Glitter Gulch strip club. I remember girls used to stand out there and scream obscenities to me when I was in my early 20s. It's so funny because I just found this old photo with my friend and I back in 2003, and she would have been over to the right behind us. I guess back then it was appropriate to wear tank tops with jeans, but we won't get into that. That's a story for another day. But the CIRCA Casino bought her and restored her back to her former glory, and now she sits in the middle of a 3-story atrium bar called Vegas Vicky's. Isn't that the coolest? And yes, her little leg is still kicking after all these years. Speaking of bars, the CIRCA also has the Mega Bar, the longest indoor bar in Las Vegas. They have a lot of the biggest and the longest things going on in this building. It's making me uncomfortable. If drinking's not your thing and Legos are, you can visit this art exhibit by Chris Eiley. I guess he quit his job, sold his truck, and decided to become a sculptor of Legos. Now he's made it big, so, you know, live your dreams. Would you just look at the Lego warmers on that? Of course, the crown jewel of the CIRCA Las Vegas, as far as I'm concerned, is the Stadium Swim. It features 6 pools and 2 spas, and it's unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. If you want to go into the pools here, it is $10 to get in. Of course, I'm too cheap, so I didn't go tonight. Sorry, folks. I'll show you some photos. But if you're a guest staying at the hotel for, $400 a night, you can go in for free, because they're generous like that. Yo, look how amazing the pool is out here. Jeez. Just kidding, I'm cheap as fuck, and I'm cheap. I'm not paying $10 to show you the pool. I already had to pay to park, but I love you guys. That's a big ass screen. Well, this is a very fun casino, you guys. You should come check it out. It's definitely the coolest place on Fremont. So if you've got an extra $400 for a hotel room, feel free to do it. Let's just take a look out on Fremont Street. Now, I know what people say about this place. They say it's seedy and to stay away, but it's like those rapey old Ronald McDonald statues that used to sit on benches at the McDonald's in the 80s. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're terrified, but it brings you a sense of joy from your childhood. Look, you even have to do 7 feet at the CIRCA. They can't just do 6. They gotta be extra AF. Whew, okay. It's time to dance. Let's do this shit. Oh no! How fun is this? I didn't get to spend much time at the CIRCA, but I definitely am coming back to spend the night. Love it. I haven't been on this part of the strip in so many years, but I tell you what, my whole childhood was spent here at CIRCA Circus. You guys, this was my childhood dream place. The place of dreams as a child. The world's largest gift shop. Here on Sahara and Vegas Boulevard. As I became older, I slowly moved my way from the toys over there here to the liquor store and developed a very heavy drinking habit. And so I thank you, Bonanza Gifts. Coming from Fremont to the Strip, did y'all know that Las Vegas, the Strip, is not in Vegas? I didn't realize that. It's not in Vegas. Fremont Street is Las Vegas, but the city spent something crazy on building a new sign right here by the Stratosphere, and we're just gonna take a look at it. This is a new sign to welcome people on the other side to Vegas when they're going to Fremont, and then thank us for coming to Vegas when we're entering the Strip, the new Strip. But I read somewhere that this sign up here cost $100 million. Or 40 million or 100 million or 6.5 million. You know, anything over $1,000 my mind can't comprehend. So either way, that's a fucking waste. What?
Somebody got paid.
Somebody got paid. Do I have to turn? Oh hell no. Can you at least kind of see the sign, you guys?
At least Vegas is thanking you.
Yeah, so that sign there cost somewhere like $40 million or 40 or 100 million. You know, they're going through some times here, but you know, good thing we got that sign by the Stratosphere to help drum up business to this shit show. Take a look at this ridiculous sign. I actually really love it. It's really neat. Do you like that?
It's really cool. It looks cool on the other side too.
But does it look like $40 million? Cool.
I mean,
let's flip around.
Yeah.
I can't tell if I'm getting it. Go like this. Can you see the sign?
I'd be like, oh my gosh.
This town makes me crazy. Let's try again. Do you see it? Here. I know there's people behind it like, I hope that motherfucker drops his phone. Well, that's gonna do it for me this week, you guys. Join me next week when we go and look for flamingos. And I need to go to bed now and also wash my mouth out with soap. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep it paranormal.